Whenever you're ready.
We're going into the other room?
Oh, in there, right? Yeah. All right.
Play when you DJ.
The music that inspired me was Wu-Tang, Slick Rick. I even have a little bit of rock and roll influence, inspiration, like Nirvana, Metallica type stuff. But that was the early. Slick Rick was what introduced me to hip hop, though. It was my tag when I wrote graffiti, or tried to write graffiti, I should say. And that's kind of why I wrote Mess, because it made sense for me to write it. Plus, I didn't know how to write, so it just looked like a mess. And then when I had a studio, I thought that would be cool to call it the Mess Hall. I thought it would be cool to think. At first, I wanted to call it the Spot, but then people said, "Nah, that's whack." And yeah.
Who came up with the name The Mess Hall?
I called that my room, and when I took the lease over, I wanted to call the whole place the Spot and have my room as the mess hall. But everyone was like, "No, you gotta have the whole place as the mess hall." I had one room when I first started, yeah. And then 6 years later, I took the lease for 243. Right now we're in 255. So I took the lease for 243, had that for 8 or 9 years before we took over this side, and had the stage with all the pop-up shops and started getting really popular. Before it was just strictly like word of mouth and free barbecues on Twitter to attract people to come and kind of treat the barbecues like an open house so that people could just come see what we have going on. And it kind of all started from there. There's things that are happening that I didn't think would happen. Like, I didn't think I'd see that Jimi Hendrix piece up there. That's like, I never thought about that. Like, when I said I wanted the outside of the building painted, I meant like whatever we can get to with a ladder. I didn't think of where it went and where it is now. So it's beyond what I dreamed.